Now, I'm not one to review brand new figures. I never can find them in a timely manner. I mean, my only options where I live is a brick and mortar Walmart or online, and I'm not paying the online prices. But speaking of which, last week Hasbro Toy Shop either did a great promotion or they screwed up by marking new Transformers Siege figures, the deluxe figures, down to $9.99 opposed from their normal $16.99. Excuse me. And on top of that, they had a 20% off coupon and free shipping for orders over $14.99. These things started flying off the site. Fortunately, I was able to grab two before all the scalpers did. And before you start slamming me for scalpers, take a look at eBay. I mean, these things are going anywhere from $28 to almost $35. So, right there, scalpers. So I consider myself very lucky to have grabbed these. I grabbed both of these for like $16.90. So, hoo-ah! So I was really racking my brain about which figure I wanted to review first, and I think I'm going to go with Skytread here. And the main reason is I've been seeing on Facebook, and most recently one of my YouTube buddies, Six Shot, was saying when you get this guy, his hip is fused. It's like the glue on his hip fused to the ball joint on the molecular level, and there's just nothing you can do. So I kind of want to get this guy out of the package to make sure I have a good one. And if during the review we find out he's not, we'll do Hound instead. So welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews, Transformers War for Cybertron Siege, Skytread.
Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! On the move! On the move! In the groove! In the groove! In the groove! In the groove! Here we go! Here we go! All the way! All the way! Every day! Every day! Huh! Huh! Ha ha!
First off, we'll take a look at the packaging. And I think this is the first time since Generation 2 that we get deluxe size figures in a box. Normally they come on a card, but these figures come in a very nice, I mean, check that artwork out. I love that. Very nice box, kind of a weird angle, but I think that looks great. I mean, I absolutely love that artwork. There you've got Skytread, or bear with me, I may call him Flywheels throughout this review. There he is in his alternate modes. On the side is, I guess that's Optimus Prime, female Autobot, the Ark, Cybertron itself. The back, that's kind of bland. You got product shots of the toys and the new Battle Masters that are coming out. Surprisingly, this is also the first time I don't see any type of bio for the figures. So I guess you just know he's a Decepticon and he's a bad guy. This right here is also new to me. Some of you guys in the comments might want to correct my knowledge, but I don't recall seeing Takara Tomy on retail Transformer boxes. So maybe that has something to do with Hasbro Toy Shop. But anyway, that's a very cool looking box. I dig it. Looks really neat. But I'm not an in-box collector. Let's get this guy out of the packaging and make sure he's 100%. Once you get your Skytread open and out of the package, this is what he comes with. You have the figure himself, two weapons, and a very nice and big set of instructions. I mean, that is so much better than the instructions we've gotten lately. I mean, I like that. And it's on nice paper too. So, kudos, Hasbro. Now, moment of truth. Let's check the joints out on this guy. Shoulders are moving, biceps are moving, and the hips, yes, up and down, both of them, knees. Oh, okay, it's just a little tight, just a little tight. Excellent. There we go. I seem to have a good one. So now we can carry on with this review. Now we'll start the figure review off in Skytread's vehicle modes. Yes, modes. Skytread is a duocon, meaning he is two vehicles that transform into one robot, just like his Generation 1 counterpart. These vehicle modes are a spitting image of G1. I mean, check that out. That is so cool. That is spot on. Starting off with tank mode, the first thing you're going to notice is the turret does not move. It is stuck in that forward-facing position. The tank does roll. He has 4 little wheels underneath. He has some fantastic moldy detail. I mean, check that out. Look at the treads and all the details along the tank itself. You got painted hatches. The weapons are painted, which is nice. You don't see that often. And a lot of the scuff details, which seems to be the staple for the siege line. My one complaint in tank mode is the gun barrel, the turret. They don't have enough handle that allows it to fit in the hole here and clear this section right there. It barely fits in, and if you kind of press it in to secure itself, when you push in, it moves over slightly. It's hard to get it facing straight, and when you do, it just pops right off. So one issue with tank mode. Other than that, I think it's really, really good, and a nice throwback, as I said before, of the G1 toy. Jet mode features some great molded detailing as well, along with some very nice paint apps. You see the apps there on the cockpit, the vents, and along the sides. Looks really good as a jet. He's got no landing gear, no wheels, a lot of bot kibble there on the bottom. So that is what it is. It's a plastic jet. So that's it for jet mode. Now you can mix and match up the weapons on this figure. You can take the extra gun from tank mode here and place on top of the jet, which kind of eliminates his aerodynamics. You can also place the weapons under the wings, like so. On the arms, of course, that's not going to work for you. So you have those options. Now let's get these two transformed into robot mode. Starting with the tank, you're going to remove the guns. See, that barrel pops off on its own. You're going to move these flaps back and extend this section right here. Pull it apart at the center. Flip these down, which are going to be the feet, and fold these panels in, forming the legs. And there you have Skytread's pants. Next up, we'll take the plane, flip it over, unpeg the arms from underneath. These will rotate out like so. There's these little panels right here on either side that you want to fold those over and together like so. You're going to flip the nose cone down and out, revealing the head. Arms down and flip the hands out. Of course, you want to rotate those arms around as well. Let's see. There we go. And there we have Skytread's upper body. So now we simply form the two together. Oh, I missed a spot. This section right here needs to be folded up. Then move these sections in and snap together. So there we are. You have to have that hole right there in order to snap the lower body into the upper body. And there we go. Skytread looks great in robot mode. And what is surprising, he is very solid. I mean, so many figures now are so hollow. I mean, this is great. Now, I kind of went over a little bit of his articulation earlier, but if you fold these wings back, he's got full 360 on the shoulders, biceps up and down, hips up and down, knees move, and he's got an ankle tilt. So he can do some Van Damme poses, and that's thankfully to these large feet that he has. His weapons, of course, can go in either hand. just like so. But there's also many other options for weapons as well, thanks to all the multiple weapon ports that he has. Just along this side you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can position weapons fusion cannon style, shoulder mounted, or calf cannons. All those ports come into play because of the gimmick of the siege line, which is weapons, 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 target masters, battle masters, and even figures that just turn into random guns to stick all over these figures. So it's a pretty cool gimmick, and I can't wait to get more of those. Skytread's robot mode is also a faithful throwback to his Generation 1 counterpart as well. Fortunately, he's a little bigger and has some articulation. G1, not so much. In other size comparisons, here's Skytread next to his Duocon partner, Battletrap. And these two look great together. Oh, and in case you're wondering, these two can switch pants, though it looks a little weird. For my first Siege figure, I am very impressed. I mean, if any of the others are like this guy, I am in for a treat. So do I recommend a Siege Skytread for your collection? Without a doubt, this is a great little figure. He's fun to mess with, easy to transform, great molded details, great paint apps, and he's just fun. I can't wait to get some of the other figures from the Siege line to incorporate his gimmicks a little bit more. So yeah, if you see this guy on the shelf, pick him up. But don't pay scalper prices for him. Screw those guys. But he's still highly recommended. I think you'll love him. And guys, I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to stay tuned. I plan on reviewing Siege Hound next. This is Patriot Prime, signing out. Hoo-ah! Hey, I really appreciate you guys stopping by my channel. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. Also, check out some of my other videos that I've done on Generation 1 Transformers, Modern Era Transformers, and Toy Hacks Repro Label sets. Once again, this is Patriot Prime. Hoo-ah!